Lesson 17. You didn't know? Page 42. Conversation. A. Listen. Why does Cal call Winnie? Where did Winnie see Brad?
Hi, it's Cal. Do you have a minute? It's about my best friend Brad.
Sure. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just feel like we're acquaintances these days.
You do? Why?
He doesn't really call or text me much anymore. His mind seems to be somewhere else, too. The other day...
Sorry, but can I interrupt for a second?
Of course.
I think Brad got a part-time job.
He did?
Yeah. I saw him at the coffee shop the other day, but he was working there.
Oh, I should really be a better friend.
Page 42. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 3 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
Hi, it's Cal. Do you have a minute? It's about my best friend Brad. You know him, right?
Sure. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just feel like we're acquaintances these days.
You do? Why?
He doesn't really call or text me much anymore. His mind seems to be somewhere else, too. The other day...
Sorry, but can I interrupt for a second?
Of course. Go ahead.
I think Brad got a part-time job.
He did? I had no idea.
Yeah. I saw him at the coffee shop the other day, but he was working there.
Oh, I should really be a better friend.
Page 43. Pronunciation. A. Listen and practice. Notice how intonation rises to show surprise and interest.
My parents are best friends.
They are?
I used to watch a lot of movies.
You did?
Lesson 18. A good friend is loyal. Page 44. Conversation. A. Listen. What kind of friends does Hugh like? What's important for Joe?
Have you made many friends since you moved here, Hugh?
I've actually made quite a few friends.
What sort of people do you like to be friends with?
To me, it's important for a friend to be truthful. You know, they don't say things behind your back and stuff.
Also, an important thing is that they're reliable. Good friends are always there when you need them, even if you don't see them often.
I know what you mean.
Page 45. Listening, A and B. 1.
I have this friend named Jonathan. He's been a close friend for a long time. Last month, I asked to borrow some money from him. It wasn't a lot, and I said I'd pay him back in a week. A week went by, and I didn't have the money, so I said I'd pay the following week. He got all upset with me and said he needed the money right away. I mean, it's only another week, so I don't know what the big deal is. I managed to get the money together, and I just paid him. He didn't say thank you or anything, and I'm now afraid I may have lost his friendship over this.
2.
My friend Casey is probably my best friend. She's honest, reliable, and truthful, all qualities that are important for me in a friendship. Well, The other day, I was telling her about my sister. My sister was mad at me because I didn't remember her birthday. I told my sister she was acting silly, and now she is hardly talking to me. Well, I was telling this to Casey, and she thought I was wrong. She really made me see that I was being insensitive, and my behavior wasn't very nice. That's what I like about Casey. She can help me see things that I wouldn't normally see.
3.
I have a lot of friends, or at least I thought I did. But I now see some of these friends more as acquaintances. Let me explain. Last month I was in a car accident. It wasn't very serious, but I did have to spend some time in the hospital. It was hard because I missed classes and was behind on my homework. The strange thing is, only 3 of my friends came to visit me, and no one else called or sent cards. Nothing. It kind of hurt my feelings. What is interesting is that it's helped me realize who my true friends are. I thought I had more close friends, but I see now that's not the case. That's fine with me, actually. What's important to me is to have a few really close, good friends.
4.
I really miss my old friend Patrick. He's always been there for me, really supportive and a good listener. But I can't say we're really friends anymore, and it makes me sad. We just started to grow apart. We call each other less often and don't see each other much either, maybe once a month. I think it's my fault. Maybe I didn't work at our friendship enough and just assumed we'd always be friends. But I think you do need to work on your friendships. Otherwise, people grow apart. I don't know what to do about it. I could accept things like they are, or possibly reach out to Patrick and try to make more time for him.
Lesson 19. I could do that. Page 46. Conversation. A. Listen. Why doesn't Rod like Carrie's first suggestion? Why doesn't he like her second suggestion?
How are things going, Rod?
Okay, but I need to make a few more friends.
You should join an online group.
That doesn't appeal to me. I prefer to meet people face to face.
You could always introduce yourself to people.
I'd feel strange doing that.
I know. Why not join my dance class?
Maybe. I could see myself doing that.
Page 47. Listening A and B. 1.
I'd like to make some new friends. What would you suggest?
You want new friends?
Well, I want more friends. I like my friends now.
Oh, good. Well, I think you should join a class. That's what I did. I took a language class. I always wanted to learn Spanish, so I took a class twice a week. I really wanted a small class, and one that focused on conversation. It worked. I learned some Spanish and made some great new friends.
That sounds like it could be fun.
It is.
2.
So, I hear you're looking for ways to make more friends. John told me.
Yeah, he suggested I take a class.
I have a better idea. You should just introduce yourself to people. Not strangers, but people at school, at parties, in the cafeteria, places like that.
Do you do that? Just introduce yourself to people?
Sure.
I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. That feels a little too forward for me, personally. But thanks for the suggestion.
3.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
I'm trying to enlarge my circle of friends. To have more friends. What do you think is the best way to do that?
Well, have you thought about doing volunteer work?
Volunteer work? You mean work for free?
Of course. Volunteering is a great thing to do. You meet a lot of people that way, and you're doing something good.
I might find that interesting. I'll look into it.
That's how I met a lot of my friends.
4.
What do you think is the best way to make friends?
If you want to make friends, you should play sports.
Play sports?
Yeah, play a team sport.
That doesn't really appeal to me.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm just not that into sports. But I appreciate the idea.
No problem.
5.
You have a lot of friends, Gary. How do you do it?
Make friends?
Yeah, I know you go to parties. Would you suggest that?
No, actually, I join a student club.
What kind of student club?
It doesn't matter. Whatever interests you.
I can see myself doing that. Thanks.
Lesson 20. I wish I'd remembered. Page 48. Conversation. A. Listen. Why did Brett forget the party? What does Dana suggest?
You'll never guess what happened. My friend John invited me to a party at his house last night, and I totally forgot about it.
Oh, no. How come?
I was so busy all week that it completely slipped my mind. I wish I'd remembered because it was his birthday.
Have you talked to him?
Not yet. I don't know what to do.
What you could do is call John now and apologize. I always say honesty is the best policy.
That's a good idea.
Page 48. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 3 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
You'll never guess what happened. My friend John invited me to a party at his house last night, and I totally forgot about it. I feel awful.
Oh, no. How come?
I was so busy all week that it completely slipped my mind. I wish I'd remembered because it was his birthday.
Have you talked to him? Was he upset?
Not yet. I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do?
What you could do is call John now and apologize. I always say, honesty is the best policy.
That's a good idea.
Page 49. Pronunciation. A. Listen and practice. Notice how the same consonant sound at the end of one word and at the beginning of the next word is pronounced only once. 1.
What you could do is call John now and apologize.
2.
I suppose Sandy could call later.
Page 49. Pronunciation. B. Listen. Then practice these conversations. Pay attention to the linking of same consonant sounds.
Does Sue know?
I suppose so.
I wish I could call Luke tonight.
You could talk to him Monday.